Okay. Alright, so for this one I've had some questions about farm gear, benefits, and things along those lines. So I set up this little video as just a way to go in and explain the benefits to having 2, 3, even 4 sets of gear, and why so many people do. We're going to jump here into the forge. Now, these is one of the big ones that a lot of people have. They have phantom feet. They have it simply because of the healing cost. You actually want 3 pieces of the phantom gear for the same type of reasoning. You want the boots, you want the ring. The ring has healing speed on it, and you want the winged helmet. The winged helmet actually has healing speed as well. Between those 3 pieces, you can knock up some pretty nice healing speed with 48% of healing speed and a negative 21% healing cost. That's pretty huge if you're having to heal a bunch of troops, such as after a KVK or something along those lines when you're having to heal a bunch of troops. It cuts down the time it takes. It also cuts down the amount of resources needed. The next set like that I have is also in the warrior set. It's for different reasons. I have the Stone of Providence, the Ring of Dispel, and the Winged Helmet. I have these 3 for training purposes. On big training days like during your 50% event and gold raid event, when you're wanting to train a ton of troops and you're wanting to get it done quick without it costing you out the butt, I put these 3 pieces on. The helmet has training capacity plus 30%. The ring has training cost minus 10%. And the necklace has training capacity plus 15%. So something along the same lines as what we were doing with healing. You're going to increase your training capacity by the maximum that you can, as well as cutting down on the training cost. That's pretty huge when you're trying to train up 400,000 or 500,000 troops at a time, and you're trying to get it done in the most efficient way possible. The next part I'll talk about, I actually don't have very many of, and that's over here under your actual harvest and prosperity sets. I have 1 piece of each. Both sets require your basic development ingot, which is pretty much a random drop from monsters and barbarian camps. Unfortunately, it is a rare drop, so you do not get a whole lot of them. And just the lowest set, the harvest set, requires 30 pieces of ore per piece of gear. They're worth it, they really are. For instance, this piece here increases my food, wood, and iron gathering speeds for my troops that are out gathering. It also increases the troop load, which reduces the number of troops that I have to have on each harvest node. This increases your production and your protection, which is what you gain from inside your castle. Your farm, your woodworks, and your iron production inside your farm, or inside your castle. The trident increases the same type of things. The boots help get your monster marches out. They help with research speed, construction speed, and they reduce your troop upkeep, which once you get up to where you're having a ton of troops, that's really nice. The chest increases your gatherings again, as well as your troop load. The Blessed Wreath is your construction speed, trading capacity for when you're passing from you to somebody else in your alliance, and your research speed. I actually did it backwards, and I kind of regret it, but I'm not going to undo it. I actually recommend getting this full set and then saving up 70 ingots. And as soon as you have 70 ingots, you come in here and you break down whichever piece you have that you're wanting to get rid of, and immediately go up here and create the next tier, because you'll get your 30 ingots back plus the 70 ingots you currently saved will craft the next tier armor. The bonus is, as you notice, this one versus this one does not have silver on it. This one does. So this tier actually has an added benefit on each piece, depending on which piece you're looking at, that really helps. Like this has trading capacity. This one has trading capacity. So between those two pieces, you can really boost your trading capacity. Here you've got all of your gatherings, and your troop load is huge. I'll also throw one of these on when I'm raiding, just simply because of the troop load. But once again, that's after I've killed all the troops. And then of course you have your purchased sets, which this is the Warwolf set here. You purchase it through the marketplace. This only cuts down the requirements for building. Then there is the Abundance set, which is actually one of the top sets for a gathering. But these ores here do not drop. You have to purchase them, and they can actually stack up quite expensive. But just like with the others, going up to here adds extra stuff in, and it really soups up what each one of these does. Like the other boots was a -8 or -4%. This is -8% troop upkeep. Here your troop load goes from 40% to 52%. Here your production goes way up, plus your storage protection goes way up. Same thing here, and your troop load goes from 8 to 17%. It's really nice to do it if you can, but most people can't afford it, so they stick to the cheap stuff that you can get from in-game pieces here. I hope that really helps. Explain some different reasons why people have different sets of gear. As you can see, I have multiple sets of gear. It all just depends on what I'm doing, as what pieces I have on. If you like the video, hit like and share. If you want to see more like it, hit follow. Thank you.